Welcome to episode 35 of Hockeycards.se, the podcast. Today we will dive into 22-23 Premiere that is set to release this coming week. We will also look into some other hobby news on upcoming releases. 22-23 Premiere is one of the actual high-end releases of the year. It's not a pretend high-end release like some of the other products, Black Diamond for example, which mainly has an inflated price tag that isn't really motivated by its content. Don't get me wrong, many of the Black Diamond card designs are beautiful and I collect some of the cards myself. But to put the price of a box in the high-end range means you need to deliver on it as well in terms of guaranteed hits, game-used memorabilia and on-card autos. And whereas many of Upper Deck's products has none or very little of that, Premiere is a product that delivers on all those fronts. You will only get 6 cards in a box, and in the US it's on pre-sale for $250 per box, so the price per card is mind-boggling. However, of these 6 cards, you will get 1 acetate patch auto card, 1 additional auto, 2 memorabilia cards, and 2 base cards or parallels. These cards will also be printed on a thicker stock than normal cards, giving them a heavier and more exclusive feel. Most, if not all, of the single-player cards' autographs will be on card, meaning the player has handled and signed the actual physical card. Now, you may not care if the auto is on card or a sticker. Personally, I really don't care, as long as the sticker autos are done in a good design way so the sticker itself doesn't pop too much. But even if I don't care and you don't care if it's a sticker or on-card autos are more exclusive, mainly because of the logistical nightmare involved in shipping cards to players, having them sign the card before we all retire, having them return the card, etc. Multiplayer cards rarely have on-card autos for this very reason. It would just take forever. Now then, comparing this to Black Diamond again, which had the same pre-sale price of $250 when it was released, Black Diamond also had 6 cards in a box, but no guaranteed autographs, certainly no guaranteed patch autos, and the autos in Black Diamond are stickers. Again, many of the Black Diamond cards are beautiful and I collect some of them myself, but pricing it as a high-end product makes no sense. So, for the same price, you can get an actual high-end product in Premiere. Another comparison is that Premiere is the cost of 2 boxes of 24-25 Series 1, and Series 1 carries no autos and no memorabilia cards at all. Just to be clear, I'm not saying that game-used memorabilia and autographs are the only thing worth collecting, but if we are comparing rarity, exclusiveness to price, I think it's a fair comparison to use the actual exclusive hit cards as a benchmark for the price. And just to be clear again, I'm not saying you will make money on the cards in a Premiere box. To be perfectly honest, your odds of making your money back is way better in a casino than buying any Upper Deck product. And that's saying something, since the entire idea in a casino is that you should lose money and the casino should win it. But if you are a collector and you like nice looking cards, there are very few products on the market with nicer looking cards than Premiere. There are a total of 2,852 cards on the checklist, and aside from the 150 card base set, they are divided into so many subsets of autos, memorabilia, and inserts, along with a big range of increasingly lower numbered parallels of absolutely everything, that it would take us until the middle of next week to go through it all. So let's not do that at all. I will, however, say that there are 23 different autograph sets, some numbered as low as 1 of 1, and 30 different memorabilia sets. The video you're looking at while listening to my voice forever milling on about the inner workings of this product is showing previews of all card designs released by Upper Deck. These are Photoshop mock-ups, and the final card may look slightly different in hand. To the core of this product are a couple of things. First of all, the acetate auto patch cards. So these cards have a piece of memorabilia and an autograph on a paper and acetate fused thick card design, where the acetate is the top layer of the card. This is a unique classic card design to Premiere, and you should be guaranteed one of these per box. The card could be a rookie, making it an RPA, in that case, a rookie patch auto, or it could be of a veteran. Secondly, the massive other on-card auto content is a big thing with this product, with 23 different auto sets. And finally, the memorabilia content with everything from regular jersey cards to huge patch cards containing pieces of chest and shoulder logos. In next year's release, Connor Bedard will be in this product, and I don't even dare to think what the price of that box will be. As far as this year's price is concerned, it is actually $50 cheaper on pre-sale in the US with major online retailers than what 21-22 Premier was. This is most likely largely due to the overall weaker rookie class of 22-23 compared to 21-22. And speaking of rookies, there are 50 rookies on the checklist, which is a bad thing if you're collecting a player who is more of a fringe player than a potential star, because he might not be in the product, so be sure to check the checklist before you decide to buy. However, it's great news for everyone else, as you're far less likely to pull a rookie auto of a player who will never have an NHL career, since many of the fringe rookies aren't in the product at all. In other hobby news, Engrained is making a comeback as a product. Last released in the 2018-19 season, the product has been on an extended break, but will release as 23-24 Engrained in 2 weeks. We'll do a full deep dive of the product in next week's episode, but it will feature 6 cards per box, carry game-used stick cards, as well as laser-engraved all-wood cards pictured here. It will have no guaranteed autos, and it will cost a fortune. It will also have metal cards, just like Metal Universe and Synergy does. It seems these metal cards will be everywhere soon. Be sure to check in with us next week, where we will go through the product in more detail. The Colorado Avalanche announced that their captain, Gabriel Landeskog, has suffered a setback in his recovery from a knee injury that has kept him away from hockey for over 2 years. Landeskog last played in the 2022 Stanley Cup playoffs, where Avalanche ultimately won the whole thing. Avalanche coach Jared Bednar is hopeful that Landeskog will still return sometime this season, but he may well be one of very few people who still believes Landeskog will ever be able to play again. Landeskog is now 31 years old and was drafted second overall by Colorado in the 2011 NHL entry draft. On September 4th, 2012, the Avalanche made him their captain, making Landeskog the youngest captain ever in the history of the NHL at 19 years and 286 days. Connor McDavid has since beaten that record by 20 days. Landeskog has a total of 571 points over 738 career regular season games in the NHL, along with 67 points in 69 playoff games. He has won an Olympic silver medal and 2 World Championship gold medals with Team Sweden. He has also won the Calder Trophy for Best Rookie, and he has won NHL All-Star Game. That's it for episode 35 of Hockeycards.se, the podcast. Thanks for watching, and see you again next week.